Are you ready for heart-pounding action, insane gunfights, and storylines that'll make you question your own sanity? Well, buckle up, because we're diving into the 10 best single-player FPS campaigns of all time. These games aren't just about shooting, they're about immersion, emotion, and adrenaline. From jungles to dystopian cities, you're about to see what makes these FPS campaigns legendary. Stick around to find out which game will take the top spot. Let's kick things off with a franchise that defined the open-world FPS experience, Far Cry. Far Cry 3 introduced us to Vas Montenegro, one of the most memorable villains in gaming. You're stranded on a tropical island, fighting for survival, facing danger around every corner. Then there's Far Cry 4, where we get whisked away to the Himalayan region of Kairat. The insane freedom, the chaos, the crazy side missions, and those mind-blowing moments make these games impossible to forget. From skydiving into battle to driving over cliffs, if you wanted a game that mixed beauty with brutality, this was your fix. Then there's the Call of Duty juggernaut. Black Ops took the franchise to new heights with its intense, cinematic campaigns. The first game threw us into a Cold War nightmare, where you're hunting for a mysterious number. Sounds simple, right? But it's anything but. Fast forward to Black Ops 2, and the stakes get even higher. Future warfare, espionage, and multiple outcomes based on your choices. It's an experience that's action-packed but also deeply emotional. And let's be real, who doesn't love a campaign where the story messes with your head? Not just shooting, but questioning everything. Alright, buckle in, because if you thought FPS couldn't get any more intense, Crysis is here to set the bar. Crysis Remastered offers insane visuals, destructible environments, and the ultimate combat playground. You're in a nanosuit with the ability to turn invisible, jump higher than the average human, or go full tank mode. The stunning graphics and insane enemy AI make this game feel like a tech demo and an action-packed shooter all in one. And guess what? It's not just about the mind-blowing visuals. The story? Gripping. Ever wanted to pilot a giant mech while dodging bullets and zipping around with parkour moves? Yeah, Titanfall lets you do that. This was a game changer, not just because of the mechs, but because of its fluid movement. Combine acrobatic jumps, wall running, and pulse-pounding combat with the sheer joy of smashing enemies in a mech, and you've got something unforgettable. Titanfall was way ahead of its time, and though it didn't get as much love as it deserved, it's a must-play for anyone into futuristic combat. Hold up, I know what you're thinking. Cyberpunk 2077? Really? After all the controversy, is it actually worth playing? The answer? Yes, if you want an immersive, futuristic FPS with a deep narrative. Sure, the launch was rough, but CD Projekt Red turned this open-world cyberpunk dystopia into an action-packed masterpiece. The gunplay is solid, the story is engaging, and Night City? It's alive. Every corner you turn reveals something new, and that mix of dystopian tech and gritty story is what makes Cyberpunk stand out. Speaking of adrenaline, you can't mention epic FPS campaigns without talking about Doom 2016. This game isn't just about demons and heavy metal music, it's about pure, unrelenting action. You're a one-man wrecking ball tearing through hell with shotguns, chainsaws, and punching demons in the face, and it feels glorious. The fast-paced combat, the sense of power, and that perfect soundtrack. It's a visceral, non-stop thrill ride that doesn't let up. Let's take a brief detour into the world of Bioshock, a game that's not just a shooter, but a piece of art. Set in the underwater city of Rapture, Bioshock mixes eerie horror, gripping storylines, and some of the most iconic combat moments in FPS history. Who could forget the terrifying Big Daddies or the haunting atmosphere of Rapture itself? This game's plot is a roller coaster, blending sci-fi and philosophy to create an experience unlike anything else. The real question is, would you kindly give it a play? Now let's talk Battlefield 3. If you're a fan of huge immersive battles, you know this one. From the opening sequence to the heart-pounding tank battles and destruction that changes everything, Battlefield 3 nails what modern warfare should feel like. The campaign is gritty, intense, and full of jaw-dropping moments. And let's be honest, nothing feels quite as epic as sniping from a skyscraper in Battlefield 3. The sheer scale and scope of the battles are unmatched. Now brace yourselves. Wolfenstein II: The New Colossus delivers a wild ride through an alternate history where Nazis won the war. This isn't just about blowing things up, it's about a story that pulls you in with heart, humor, and a surprising amount of emotion. The combat is brutal and satisfying, but it's the characters, the narrative, and the stakes that make this a truly unforgettable FPS campaign. Get ready for an emotional roller coaster and a lot of Nazis to shoot. Last but certainly not least, Metro Exodus takes us on a haunting journey through post-apocalyptic Russia. It's not just about shooting, it's about survival. With dark, claustrophobic tunnels and open-world exploration, this is a game that mixes intense FPS gameplay with deep emotional storytelling. The environments are breathtaking, the combat is brutal, and the constant struggle for survival makes every moment feel urgent. If you want an FPS that will mess with your head and keep you on the edge of your seat, Metro Exodus is it. And there you have it. From chaotic jungles to dystopian futures, these are the 10 best single-player FPS campaigns of all time. Which one did we miss? Drop a comment below and let us know what FPS campaigns have your heart racing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an explosive moment. Until next time, keep your sights locked and your ammo stocked.